ATC Studios welcomes our host for this evening, Michael Swiskay.
And just a couple words for those joining us for the first time. ATC Studios is a very, very, very special place that our artistic director, Kathleen Calais, has put together a home for artists. It's dedicated to nurturing the creative spirit in everyone. Prior to COVID, we would provide live forums for playwrights and screenwriters to get their work read and receive feedback for those in attendance. Since April of 2020, we had this little thing called a pandemic. You may have heard of it. We moved to Zoom, and we're excited to be including you all in this playwriters process here on Zoom, and it's been working out very, very well. We offer as many free programs as we can, and Fridays at the studio is one of them. We have readings scheduled all the way into June, and almost every Friday we have programs scheduled. So if you'd like to keep up to date with all of our offerings, including those online classes are great. Please, please, please come join us. Please subscribe to our newsletter. You can find that mailing list on our website right under the ATC Studios tab. Yeah, so please subscribe. As you may know, ATC Studios is a 501c3, and with so many nonprofits these days, things are challenging. So we humbly ask, if you can possibly donate to ATC, please do. We would so greatly appreciate it. The donations of any amount are fully tax deductible, and the easiest and fastest way to donate is through Venmo at ATC Studios, or you can go to the homepage of our website and scroll down to the donate button. And as long as we have your email, you can always send it to us. We'll be happy to provide a donation receipt for your taxes. So now, without further ado, I would like to introduce our play, Orbiting Esmeralda by Michael Swiskay.
Orbiting Esmeralda, a play in 2 acts by Michael Swiskay. Setting: upstage center will serve varied locales. Stage right is the loft home of Esmeralda, a noted art curator, and Matt, a titan in the subprime housing world. Stage left is the living area of an apartment where Peter Scruton, an up-and-coming painter, and Trudy Fisk, his girlfriend, live. A futon abuts Peter's workspace, and prints, past exhibition posters, and small samples of his work hang. Act 1, Scene 1. Lights up on center, an auction about to start. We hear Esmeralda and Matt as they make their way to the stage.
Matt, I know I'm 44. So does my gynecologist, and it should be okay. I have a good supply of eggs. I mean, even Renee's in her 5th month.
Do we have to talk about this now? Let's find our seats.
Driven to explore the controversial, etching master Egon selects Winterset to introduce the world to his first work of oil on canvas. Behold, Toxic Horizons.
Ugh. What is that?
Oh, gentlemen, that is no way to behave. Note the unique slant on European landscape. Oh, here, the fouled one of Norilsk in Siberia. Powerful artistic activism. Bidding is open at $10,000. Gentlemen, do I hear an opening bid?
$1.
Do you mean $1?
Exactly, for this masterpiece in oil.
$10,000 is the minimum opening bid.
$2.
You can't be serious.
Gentlemen, if you would
Okay, he's got a gun.
Fools! Idiots! You call yourselves collectors! None of you get it! I'm very expensive!
$10,000 for the sublime work.
$20,000.
$30,000.
$40,000.
$90,000.
$100,000.
$200,000. $400,000.
$500,000.
$600,000.
$800,000.
$900,000.
$1 million.
We have $1 million. Do we hear more? $1 million going once. 1 million going twice, sold for $1 million.
Emergency at Winterset Fine Art. The artist just blew himself away. I just called 911. They'll be here shortly.
Scene 2, a little later at the auction.
Hey, Ezzy, sorry I'm late. My boss was giving me a hard time.
Oh, no worries.
You okay?
It was unbelievable. Egon killed himself.
What? Why'd he kill himself?
Oh, don't ask. Just hold me.
They embrace. Matt enters and taps Peter on the shoulder.
Excuse me, Peter. Hey, are you all right?
How could this happen?
Art's a commodity, like everything else.
It is defined by what it is, not what it costs.
Come on, you've been doing this long enough to know that
To
that's
know
not...
good work and discover the talent that made it. The money comes later, like Peter. He understands.
Understand what?
Have a vision, make it real. Everything else comes later.
Got those visions all the time. See tons of great opportunities, make them real, and I'm the #1 subprime developer in the state.
No, bought and sold like everything else. No rule of law, there'd be anarchy. What if there was no rule of money?
There'd be chaos. Money-driven markets always seeking equilibrium make the world work.
Equilibriums, balance. There is no balance. Just everybody running around buying stuff.
Exactly. From day one, we've been hunter-gatherers.
Oh, sounds a little primitive.
Scene 3, lights up on Peter and Trudy's apartment. He paints her portrait.
Think Hera looking down on the mortals in Athens.
And the collectors at auctions. Pantovich yells, "I'm very expensive," and then boom, his nasty piece sells for $1 million.
Our world, and welcome to it. What's your dad's take on it?
What do you think? He's figured it out. You should hear what he says about art, especially your work. He thinks it's so good.
Should buy some. Maybe valuable someday. I could use it. Being a waiter's a notch above slavery, but what else can I do? Still owe a bunch of money.
I have a student loan too.
Chudes, my dad's not the richest man in the world. Be nice though.
Play your cards right, he might be. You want him to pay off your loan? Don't worry. Your work, not serving food, will realize its value. Just like Pantovich.
Not too much value being just like Pantovich. He's dead. All right. You excited to finally meet Ezzy tonight?
Nice to see what all the fuss is about. I bet you're excited.
Well, why shouldn't I be? She likes my work, and that is a good thing.
How nice. What else does she like?
What is it?
She's going to be another notch on your bedpost. I mean, how many have there been, huh? Genevieve and...
That's ancient history. We're together, and that's a good thing. Usually.
What does that mean?
None of your signature screams lately. Be none with Esmeralda.
At least you know how good you have it. You can't stop talking about Esmeralda, the beautiful art curator.
Whose husband you're meeting tonight. So she's beautiful. So are you.
Scene 4, lights up center, now Bistro Royale. Esmeralda nurses a glass of red wine. Matt races in. She rises, they embrace, then sit.
Sorry I'm late.
The others too, no worries.
Wrong. Just came from Dr. Carter. God damn genetics. I have a coronary artery disease. Killed my dad.
Oh my God. Is there anything I can do?
Well, yes. I have to start nitrate therapy.
Well, let's toast to the art of medicine and the next chapter in our lives.
To the art of medicine, but is somebody writing a book about us?
They should, after Pantovich.
Yeah, put that in the book. Make for some interesting reading. Can leave out the coronary artery disease part.
Read this. Something is missing in our lives. I want to be a mother.
And me be a father?
That's usually how it works.
Not a great idea. You're 44. I've got a lot going on.
We have
at
to
work.
take risks. Risk reward. It's like your motto.
Yeah, with business, not babies.
Hey, Hudson's.
Hi, I'm Matt.
I'm Trudy.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah. Hi, Esmeralda. I'm Trudy.
Nice to meet you. Call me Ezzy. You look familiar.
Must have one of those faces.
They sit. Trudy inserts herself between Peter and Esmeralda. Matt sits on the other side of Esmeralda.
Could you see me as a mother, Peter?
Are you thinking about being a mom?
Wishes. Let's talk about art. That's why we're here, right? Sorry. Hey, why are you calling now? No, talk tomorrow. I don't like trading after hours. No liquidity. This says sell. You must be nuts.
Martin Fisk?
What's God's portfolio manager to you?
Do what Daddy Fisk says. Don't call him nuts.
Right,
Your
honey?
father is Barton Fisk. Wait, but he's amazing.
You just called him nuts.
Absolutely not. We met a few times. He invested in a couple of my
Don't
projects.
tell me it's not my thing.
Give him my regards.
But is he nuts, right? How did you and Peter meet?
Oh, Peter. Well, at the College for Creative Expression.
Oh, nice. CCE's the best.
Peter was studying painting, me, voice for opera.
You're an opera singer.
Oh, Trudy's voice kid literally soar.
when I was little, sang along while Daddy Fisk played opera CDs. That's all.
Let's just say this little lady can belt it out.
Where do you do your...
Oh, I gave it up.
Well, why?
High and nailed highs have no vocal range.
Last thing you ever want to experience is one of her screams.
Oh, why? We sure do not want to make you scream. Any brothers or sisters?
Younger brother.
Oh, where?
No, I don't like to talk about him. He killed my mom.
He killed your...
She died in childbirth.
I know he didn't mean to kill her, but, you know, the mother-daughter thing.
Risk you want to take?
Risk reward, Matt. Did you like Egon's lesson?
What lesson?
In economics.
When he
blew himself away, then supply and demand, that's its thing?
Tell me when they come up with a better system. It's been nice to me. Got the most property development business in the state.
Nice work.
I bet you have to push the envelope all the time.
It comes with the territory, but now it's nice. Extreme on the upsides.
Too extreme for Egon. He played the game and lost. Sometimes you have to be a little nuts to be an artist. But it's a shame. He had something special. So do you. You'll make great art. I knew you had it when we met at the seminar.
Thanks.
He'll make great art and be famous for it. I can't wait.
Oh, but you won't have to.
Hearing that from you is a very good thing.
I have amazing news.
What?
I am heading the curatorial team for the biennial.
Wait, the biennial? The Elias Museum?
Peter, you're on your way
That's amazing. When did you hear?
today.
This amazing woman is going to curate the biggest thing there is in modern art.
Oh, me and my team.
That's incredible, Ezzy. I got to get to work.
And I'll load up on it,
It'll be very valuable.
especially when he dies.
When I die? What the hell is your problem, man?
Shit.
And why are you laughing?
Oh, it's such a joke. Art pricing when the artist dies.
And doing its thing.
I can't wait to see Peter's work on the biennial.
Hey, I hope it works out for you, kid. Sorry about what I just said, but still thinking about Pantovich.
You own any of his work?
One very interesting piece.
You never had anything good to say about it.
I do now.
Because it's 20 times more expensive than it was a few days ago. It hasn't changed. It just costs more.
Why do we buy art?
Why do we buy anything? That's how the game is played.
Peter, I hope
Just
that
buy a lot of my art. It's a good investment.
I will. After the biennial, have you killed?
Will you give it up?
Oh, come on, Peter. I'm just fucking with you.
God damn it, Matt, enough.
Matt, you should talk to my dad about art economics.
I'd like that.
Yeah, you guys might have a lot to talk about.
Scene 5. In darkness, an opening door is heard. Lights up as Peter and Trudy enter their home.
How long have they been together?
Long as I've known her.
Opposites attract?
She can be obsessive. Pantovich, this kid thing. Husband's got no interest.
Nasty fertility problem if your husband won't knock you up.
She can make things happen. But
She's a big girl.
especially in the art world, this Elias Museum thing, unbelievable. All that matters, my art and you.
Your art comes before me.
Alphabetically. A for art, T for Trudy.
Very funny. I can't believe what her husband was saying about you.
Don't think he wants me dead?
Not until after the biennial and he's loaded up on your work. It's all about money.
Yeah, it makes that world go round.
Oh, give me that. Imagine this. You will become a famous artist. Everybody thinks you die, but you don't.
Come on.
Imagine the art pricing. No more waiters, slavery, and your loans paid off.
Shut up. You sound like Matt. I like being alive.
Oh, so do I.
Scene 6. In darkness, an opening door is heard. Lights up on the Hudson loft as they enter.
Don't crucify me for what I said about Peter.
Oh, what comes out of your mouth sometimes? Oh, my Knights of Pentacle.
Don't tarot me either.
Why not? Been doing it since I was a little girl. It helps.
You're no little girl.
I've been doing it for people I'm close to all of my life. One day you'll let me do yours. Do you love me?
Do you have to ask?
Why do people make love?
Because they love each other?
And because they want to share an amazing creation. A child.
Here we go again. From day one, we agreed. No kids. We even shook on it. Remember? Kids get in the way. I lived it.
But look how you turned out.
I grew up in a house with a million younger brothers and sisters. I did more bringing up with those brats than mom and dad. Never got what I wanted. Never got what I needed. Never doing it again.
But Egon, and he
What
was,
does that nutcase Slav have to do with any of this?
yeah, the agreement, and then Egon. I want to be a complete woman.
You are the most complete woman there is.
And captive to what we said 20 years ago.
We've got so much going on. Why now? I mean, I've got a coronary artery disease. A kid is such a huge responsibility that we just don't
Huge
have-
responsibilities never stopped us before. Dr. Carter got it well in hand. I bet the prognosis is good.
Yeah. And your husband will become a nitrates addict.
I could think of worse things. I'm beat. I'm going to bed.
All right, I got stuff to do. I'll join you in a few.
Esmeralda gets a tarot deck and lays out some cards.
I thought you wanted to go to sleep.
Wondered what the universe thought.
And?
Matt disturbs the cards.
The tarot helps. You messing up the cards doesn't. But it's not only about the tarot. I'm sleeping in the guest room.
Esmeralda exits to the bedroom. Matt speaks as the lights fade to black.
A kid.
Scene 7, the next morning. Lights up on Esmeralda sitting in a swivel chair at the desktop computer. Matt enters dressed for work.
Sorry about last night.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, gotta go.
Well, have a good day.
What you looking at?
Girl stuff. Pay for some random guy's sperm? Oh.
Scene 8, lights up center, now Matt's office. A banner hangs that reads, "No credit, no down payment funds, no problem." Matt listens to Stu Markt of NFN, also known as the National Financial Network. Stu Markt for NFN. The S&P, Dow, and NASDAQ close at record highs.
Amen, Stu. God damn it.
Hello?
Hey, Anders, it's Matt Hudson.
Hello, Mr. Hudson. Where are you calling from?
My landline, mobile service is down. How are you?
No complaints.
Busy with Pantovich work these days?
I can't believe what happened.
Yeah, I was there. Pretty crazy. Hey, hold on a sec. Matt Hudson. So they're big credit risks, not my problem. The bank judges the credit and makes the mortgage. I make money, you make money. Those deadbeat slobs get a house. Glisman Haas earns huge fees on the securitization deal. Everybody wins. Yeah, I know there's been some hiccups, but it's a developing market. It has to find its groove. How bad can it get? Hey, I gotta go. I got a call on hold. Yeah, I look at the numbers every day, and they're very nice. Keep me informed. I have to get back to this other call. Sorry.
What can I do for you?
So, we got an early Pantovich. How much do you think we could get for it?
Oh, lucky you. It's probably worth...
Why do you think I'm calling?
Scene 9. Lights up on Esmeralda watching a public TV program. A pile of portfolios beside her. Is there a link between artistic genius and madness? Does the left or right side of the brain rule? In this episode of Arts Month, some findings that may surprise you. Made possible by a grant from Wosol Group, #1 provider of innovative global labor automation solutions.
Hi, Anders. Why are you calling the landline?
Matt's mobile service is down and he's left the office.
He's not home yet.
I can do something with the Pantovich piece.
He's trying to sell it?
He hasn't told you?
Not a word. Huh. I love that piece.
It's a great piece, but in the wake of Pantovich's...
He tries to sell it.
Everything by Pantovich is skyrocketing.
Surprise, surprise. Hold off. We'll get back to you. Goodbye. That bastard.
You okay?
Leave me alone.
What's the matter?
You're trying to sell the Pantovich piece?
Oh, did Anders call?
Yes.
God damn it.
How long were you going to keep it a secret from me?
Well, I wanted to hear from Anders first. If my mobile service wasn't down, I'd be telling you.
I told him to hold off.
Come here.
Why?
I want you close to me.
So?
I have to sell it. Be one of the great investments of all time. Get something like 2,000% return in less than a month. Annualized, that's...
Oh, we don't need the money.
Then what the fuck do we need?
Take a wild guess. Now is the perfect time, and you owe me. So nice to have you home. I actually want you very close to me, as close as you can get. I'm probably ovulating as we speak.
Aren't you mad at me?
It'll be makeup sex.
Well, I just want you to be happy.
Selling the Pantovich piece doesn't help. Something else will.
It's,
what it means to be alive. Oh, Matt. Oh, Matt. Oh, Matt.
Hold on. Come on.
Oh.
Never happened to me before.
Oh, God. Just did. Oh, until now. Give me a break, universe.
Where did this kid wanting come from anyway?
It was dormant.
Yeah, well, mine still is.
You think?
Let's get some sleep. Try again in the morning.
The lights dim. The stage remains dark momentarily. Lights back up to suggest early morning.
Oh, huh.
Yeah.
Morning.
Ah.
Oh, oh, yeah.
Ah.
Azzy.
Ah.
Done.
Ah.
Man, come. You gotta be kidding me.
Oh, Viagra time. Oh.
Okay, Azzy. Call my urologist today. I knew I should have bought Pfizer when they introduced it. The stock took off.
Lights up on the Hudson Loft living area and center, now Matt's office. Esmeralda is in the living area on the phone. Matt's phone rings.
Hello?
Hi, Azzy.
I hate to be a nag.
Not as much as I hate when you are one.
Well, sometimes I have to. Did you call Dr. Chitz's office?
I will. It's been crazy busy. Work's nuts. Nobody's seen anything like it, but everything.
You can't make one phone call.
My next call, I swear.
Thank you.
Erectile dysfunction treatments are not suitable for all patients.
Dr. Jitz, you can certainly see.
Matt's EMR chart reveals that he has coronary artery disease and is on nitrate therapy. ED treatments while on nitrate therapy will cause a very dangerous drop in blood pressure. You're taking them now, yes?
Well, yes.
Regrettably, I can't prescribe it.
Universe, please! Nitrate therapy? I have to read my tarot.
Scene 10. Lights up on Peter and Trudy's apartment. Peter prepares to paint her portrait.
Busy tomorrow night? String trio is playing at the shop.
I'm working on biennial stuff. Try not to move while I paint, please.
I'll do my best. Maybe Daddy Fisk can escort me. I could do worse.
Oh. Hi, Izzy.
Tell her I said hi.
Trudy says hi.
Hi to Trudy. I have to see you.
What does she want?
You okay?
You're supposed to be painting my portrait.
Let me get back to you.
I've been formally named for the biennial and I need proofs.
Okay, I'll get them to you. I gotta go.
Can you bring them tomorrow morning about 11?
On the lunch shift tomorrow. I'll stop by on my way to work. Have to be earlier though, like 10:30.
Wow, perfect.
See you tomorrow. I gotta go.
Okay, bye.
What did she want?
She's been formally named for the biennial and needs proofs.
You're going over her place tomorrow morning.
To give her proofs of my work.
Yeah, what else does she need?
That's all.
You talk to her all the time. Probably been with her more than me lately. So is she gonna be another
Those days are over.
She's so attractive.
Right. She's gorgeous. So what?
Mm.
Can't you see how important my relationship is with her?
Why don't you tell me?
So important that I have to fuck her brains out. Jesus, Trudy, my relationship with her is totally professional. I like her, and it's a good thing if she likes me. You I love.
The L word. How did I stack up against Genevieve?
I didn't love her. Drop it.
History repeats itself.
No, Esmeralda's my mentor. You're my muse.
That all she is?
Much more. Can make or break my career.
Scene 11. Lights up on the Hudson loft.
Pantovich is one of my favorites. Just dollars and cents, right?
I'll tell Anders to hold off, okay?
And the other thing?
I'm sorry I have a coronary artery disease.
So am I, but there's something else.
Oh, that. Well, if at first we don't succeed.
I'd rather consult with the universe. Let me read your tarot.
Okay, read my tarot.
You're serious? Thank you, Matt.
Let's see what the universe says.
Okay, look. You have to ask the universe a question.
That's how it works.
Yes, ask, do I have enough money?
Okay, do I have enough money?
Oh my God.
What?
Almost all the cards are reverse major arcana.
Which means what? I hope it's good.
Major arcana are like cards of impact, like this one, the Empress. It's no surprise here, and reversed. A reverse card is a distorted message, and it's in your now. The Empress, it's all about motherhood and good health, but it's reversed. It's distorted, and it's in your now. No surprise, Uriel. But I wonder why it's the distortion with motherhood for you.
Distorting motherhood for me? I think the universe is telling you something.
This is your reading. The universe has more. The Five of Pentacles sits in this part of the spread. It's called the final outcome. Tarot speaks for, well, it's as close as it gets to the telling of the future. And it can't be good.
Should I be worried?
The Five of Pentacles, it's about loss of money, of a job, life's torture for the figures on the card. They have nothing. Cold, tired, hungry. Oh, he's on crutches and she's dressed in rags. Not a great final outcome.
That woman's supposed to be you? If my future is good or bad has nothing to do with me or us. It's a tarot card.
It's the universe.
Scene 12. Lights up on Matt, center, in his office the next morning.
Hey, it's Matt. I'm hearing some crazy shit. What's going on? That's ridiculous. Glissman Haas securitized everything. What? You can't be serious. Glissman Haas is insolvent? Livingston Capital too? Oh my God.
The market is in free fall. A loud cacophony of crazed securities trading is heard. Projected on surfaces throughout the theater space are market tickers. Matt turns on Sirius XM radio. With me in the studio is Barton Fisk. Thank you for coming by on such short notice. Any insight into recent events?
Well, I have to tell you, Stu, investment behavior never changes, just the asset. In 17th century Netherlands, it was tulips of all things. The greatest investment bubble of them all. Most got in at the top and were slaughtered. Tulip prices rose 100% a week. Now, real estate, the stock market, remember .coms, more irrational exuberance. Glissman Haas insolvent? It's like IBM going bankrupt. Global markets will continue to fall, and sharply.
What do you recommend?
I'm not sure. Gold, US Treasury bonds, maybe Swiss francs. Perhaps this collapse won't topple the gnomes of Zurich, but be patient. There will be buying opportunities.
When?
Well, that I couldn't tell you.
Bulls make money, bears make money, pigs get slaughtered. This is Stu Marked with Barton Fisk for NFN.
Unfucking believable. World is coming to an end. Hi, Anders. About the Pantovich piece.
Scene 13, 10:30 a.m., lights up on the Hudson loft.
Is that Peter?
With proofs.
Oh,
You just wake up?
half hour ago.
It's great pajamas.
Yeah. The fabric feels so soft. Feel.
Am I getting you at a good time?
Perfect.
Here. I've been busy.
Great work.
Thanks.
Remember when last I read your tarot? A lot to look forward to.
But the tarot doesn't exactly predict the future, right?
It gives guidance about it, which you follow. You'll be great.
It's nice having you as my second biggest fan.
Second biggest?
Well, after Trudy.
Hmm. Your biggest fan connected to art. You want me very close to you.
True.
Very close. I need your help.
With what?
Something Matt can't help me with?
What's that?
I'm very fertile.
Uh-huh.
Matt isn't creative. You are.
Why are you with him?
Well, back in the day when we were both struggling to make it, we were great together.
I think I've heard this story.
Tell me what you think it means to make it. Matt doesn't think he has, always wants more. I've made it. I get to work with all the crazy creatives while Matt plays his game in the office.
Which means he won't be home for a while.
Yes.
Where are you going with this? I gotta get to work. We'll talk.
Well, thanks for bringing the proofs. It's great to see you.
Scene 14. Lights up center, now the Adam Smith room at the Financiers Club. Here the financial elite meet. On a wall is Adam Smith's portrait, his tome, The Wealth of Nations, in hand. There is also text of his invisible hand quotation.
A string trio is performing in the shop tonight. Peter can't make it. Will you be my escort?
I'm having dinner with one of our wealth managers, this Glissman Haas Insolvency. I'm worried.
What's going to happen?
I just don't know.
Oh my God. Want to hear some good news?
I'm all ears.
About Peter.
Go on.
This Art World VIP will get him into the Elias Biennial. He's busy making art tonight.
Well, that's great.
Well, yes and no.
What's not great about Peter and the biennial?
He talks about her all the time, with her so much. I mean, can I trust him?
With who?
Esmeralda.
The Art World VIP?
The Drop Dead Gorgeous Art World VIP.
You're the only one on his radar.
You've got to meet her. A gorgeous vixen. I mean, you know how he's been. Haven't caught him lately, though.
Well, it's been a while.
Probably not as long as you think.
We'll have her and Peter here at the club.
You know, Dad, she's married to this guy who says he knows you.
Who's that?
Matt Hudson.
Matt Hudson. Oh, of course, the home builder. One of my partnerships invests in deals he's involved with. Get to know him and his wife.
You know, he thinks just like us. He was talking about Peter after the biennial, how much more valuable his work will be when he dies.
When are you going to tell him?
I don't know. For Peter, it's all about the art. I have to wait. I have to get him, you know, at the right time.
And when's that?
I don't know. I mean, for Peter, it's all about the art. So I guess when he's totally Fed up with all the bullshit of the art world.
Well, it must be before the biennial. I have to tell you, Matt and his wife would be great additions to our little enterprise. We'll have them all here at the club. Their phone's unlisted. Can you get it for me?
Shouldn't be a problem.
Scene 15. Lights up on the Hudson loft. Esmeralda on the sofa. Portfolios awaiting biennial scrutiny abound.
I'm hungry.
You hungry? What are you doing?
I'm hungry. Learn how to cook.
Cook? Like food? Let's go to the Bistro Royale.
Restaurants' pricing is a lagging economic indicator. The whole world's going to hell, and their tasting menu is still $250 ahead.
Not including wine. Oh, what do you mean the whole world is going to hell?
Where have you been?
A little preoccupied?
Doesn't matter. Nobody will have any money to buy art anyways. Markets everywhere collapsed. My business, the villain. The bubble burst. Glissman Haas, Livingston Capital. Insolvent.
My God. The Haas Foundation?
A lot of people are losing a lot of money tomorrow. Best thing, only thing to do is to liquidate assets. Hi, Anders.
Hi, Matt. About the Pantovich piece, it's 25% less than what I quoted you last week. Your wife told me to hold off, then the crisis hit.
Sell it. I'm still in the black, but I gotta go. Thank you, Egon Pantovich.
You sold it?
It's done.
I thought we agreed that you wouldn't sell it.
That was then. This is now.
Oh, congratulations. You just made money.
God, Ezzy, I have a ton of selling to do, and we're gonna get slammed.
I'm going out.
Pick up some groceries.
Blackout as she exits. In the darkness, a mobile phone rings.
Hi, Izzy.
Hi, Peter. I have to see you about the biennial. I'm coming over.
You can't stay long. I'm a little busy.
Scene 16. Lights up on Peter and Trudy's apartment. He sketches.
Izzy?
It's me.
Hi, Izzy.
Get 2 glasses.
What's the wine for?
To celebrate you and the biennial.
Okay. We toast the biennial, then please leave and let me work.
Esmeralda strolls and finds a sketchbook. She leafs through it.
Whoa. Great work. Maybe just sketches, but I see the classic, almost Renaissance sensibility with such an effective modern visual element.
Sistine ceiling goes avant-garde.
Comparing yourself to Michelangelo now?
Oh, if I was 100th the painter Michelangelo was.
No, get over here. We toast to your gifts. May I have another?
It's your wine.
Yes. Drink up.
I will. Where's Matt?
I don't know.
Let's talk about you and Matt.
Well, I'm not here to talk, especially about him.
Are you here to drink? You said it was about the biennial.
Can't drink if my glass is empty.
Easy on the damn wine. You trying to get drunk?
Why not? You like to stress on me?
Yeah, it's okay.
How about when it's off me?
God damn it, Ezzy, stop.
Don't you think I'm a hot woman?
Not now, like this. Put your fucking dress on.
You're a man. Get over here and help me.
Not something I'm gonna do.
If you want something, you have to do it yourself.
Cover yourself up, please.
I know you think I'm attractive, so do something about it.
No, Ezzy. No, Esmeralda. No, stop. No, Ezzy, get off me.
Oh,
please.
Peter, come on.
Please,
Oh,
no.
Peter. Oh, Peter.
Oh, shit.
You bastard! I knew the two of you were gonna hook up. Ah!
End of Act 1. We will now have a 5-minute intermission. Act 2, Scene 1. Lights up on Peter and Trudy's apartment a few moments after the end of Act 1.
Oh God. It's not what you think.
Oh, I don't need to think. I can see.
No.
Just shut up and leave.
I thought there was a musical concert.
What, had a truck accident? God, you just can't resist. You never could.
Didn't you see me with my
I
clothes
saw
on?
a hot naked woman all over you. Not the first time.
I am the villain. He was working, and these are...
Who do you think you are? Some goddess of modern art? You'll never change. Can you leave me with my man?
Trudy, please. I admire Peter as an artist and a man, and so...
Is that so?
Yes, he's an important painter, and I'll do everything I can to...
Tell me something I don't know.
Please just dress and leave. She's leaving now, all right?
Don't touch me.
Trudy, please, let me explain.
You were all over each other.
Will you listen? I was trying to get her off.
Trying to what?
Let me talk.
To say what? I love you. Heard that one before. I walk in and she's naked and all over you. God, you think with your dick. You always have.
I was fighting her off.
I saw you and a hot naked woman being physical. Not the first time.
This is nothing like that time.
A tiger can't change its stripes.
We have a professional relationship. That's all. She's a special friend and my career is in her hands.
Yeah, just like Genevieve.
Will you stop bringing her up?
Another one of your special friends. You'll never.
Have you heard one word of what I said? She was obsessed. Back in the day, I would have gone for it. Not now. You're the one.
Oh, are you going to use the L word again?
My career's in her hands.
Yeah, just like Genevieve. And
my career wasn't in Genevieve's hands.
Your dick was.
I have to like Esmeralda, and I do. But you, I love very much.
The L word again. So nice to be one of the many women you love.
I'm over that.
Not
It's
from what
over
I
you.
Not from what I see.
Don't you understand how special you are?
I'm so confused.
Let's go to bed. That's not confusing.
Oh, it's the most confusing thing I've heard you say. I mean, you're sleeping here.
Trudy indicates the futon. Lights slowly fade to black on the apartment and rise on Esmeralda wandering the stage with street sounds.
Why did I marry him? Look who's calling. Why are we even together? Best thing would be if I didn't need him to get pregnant. You think I'm your prize, Matt? No. Do I still love you? I used to love someone named Matt Hudson. Do you even know how to love a woman? They say love's an amazing journey, don't they? Huh, right. Look at me. I'm bursting with life and barren because his love's distracted. Oh, not his love, impeded. Even with your impeded love, we were so good together once. And I started wanting things you couldn't give me. Do you have orgasms looking at plans for some new projects? One of your spanking new housing development made you come? It must. Or you haven't come in a while. Or maybe you have. I have to do something about this. Find some gorgeous artist and oh God, with my luck, he'll probably have AIDS or something and we'll have to use a condom. What good is that?
A sign appears for the late night lounge Orbit, to which Esmeralda is drawn as the lights fade to darkness.
Oh, I need a drink.
Hello, Antonio. May I buy you a drink?
I'm Esmeralda. Nice to meet you.
Scene 2. In the darkness, a smartphone rings. An outgoing message is heard.
You have reached Esmeralda. Thanks for calling. Leave a message. Bye.
Ezzy, where are you? Oh, where the hell is she?
You have reached Esmeralda. Thanks for calling. Leave a message. Bye.
Where are you? Ezzy?
I'm trying to reach Esmeralda Gottenwald Hudson.
Not here. What do you want?
Is this Matt Hudson?
That's me. Who's this?
Hello, Mr. Hudson. You may remember me. This is Barton Fisk. I've speculated in some real estate and
Barton Fisk.
I suppose. Do I have a namesake?
How'd you get this number? It's unlisted.
You and your wife are friends with my daughter, Trudy, and her beau, yes?
Yes. I'm honored that you'd call me. What can I do for you?
I have an attractive proposition for you and your wife.
Go on.
A new business where you and your wife can add so much value. A huge upside, no downside, believe me.
What do you have in mind? With all due respect, somebody talks massive upside, no risk in this market. I gotta wonder, even if it is you. I mean, Oscar Touquet was chairman of the National Association of Securities Dealers, and well, you know what he was up to.
Mr. Hudson, I have to tell you that my new business is as I describe it. If you aren't interested, perhaps you could recommend or refer someone to...
Please, tell me more.
I don't feel comfortable going into it over the phone. We must meet.
Whenever you'd like.
Tomorrow morning at 8? Do you know the Financiers Club?
Yeah, of course, sir.
Please, call me Barton.
Tomorrow morning at 8. Financiers Club. See you then, Barton. A new business with no downside in this market? It is Barton Fisk.
Scene 3. Lights up center, now the Adam Smith room at the Financiers Club.
Is that Matt Hudson?
Yes, it is.
Come in.
Hello, Mr. Fisk.
Hello, Matt. Good to see you again. Please, call me Barton.
Of course. Barton.
Your wife, the noted curator, Esmeralda Gottenwald Hudson, right?
That's her.
A queen of modern art. You a king of home builders. I have to tell you, you'll both add so much value.
We're be honored to work with you and add value. How would we do that?
Profiting from art economics with no downside. I'm about to reveal some confidential information. It must stay between us.
Yeah, of course. You've got a non-disclosure, I'll sign.
I don't have one drawn up. Your word of honor will have to do. Now, nobody may know what I'm about to tell you.
Secret between me and Barton Fisk. Forever secret.
Egon Pantovich is alive.
What? No, he blew himself away. I was there.
A perfectly executed ruse. He has a different name and lives in the Alps near Zermatt. Believe me.
I just sold a piece of his and got like a 1,500% return in a couple of weeks. And he's still alive?
Exactly. Your wife knows the undiscovered artistic talent. You know how to build houses. It's perfect.
Okay, so let me get this straight. You want Esmeralda to get you talented nobody artists and me to build houses?
Something like that. And there's no downside.
Scene 4. Lights up on Peter and Trudy's apartment the morning after she walked in on him and Esmeralda. Trudy struggles with a large suitcase, waking Peter.
Morning. Where are you going?
Goodbye.
Where are you going?
Daddy Fisk's club.
Can't believe you're doing this. You are so wrong about what happened last night.
You'll never change.
God damn it, Trudes. All that shit before, it's over. I was fighting her off. I got no sexual
bullshit.
She's a hot woman. So what? It's you I love, not her.
Oh, the L word again. I knew it was coming. Always something going on with you and hot women. You just hide it better.
I'm not hiding anything. You're the one.
Oh, so I'm the one. And you think you can get away with it? Not gonna happen. I'm leaving.
Okay, fine. Run to daddy. Can I at least help you with that?
Scene 5. Lights up center, the Financiers Club.
Yes,
It's Trudy.
come in.
Oh, for clean air. I can't believe they let you do that in here.
Oh, for uncritical daughters.
Oh, for uncritical fathers.
I haven't criticized.
Oh, you will.
When I do, it's deserved.
You should be criticized for polluting your lungs and everybody's air.
Let the emeritus chairman of the Board of Trustees enjoy his vice.
To be a man is to have vices.
To be human is to have vices.
You and Peter should get together and talk about vices.
Are you going to tell me what happened? What happened?
He wants to make paintings. All he wants to do is play with hot women. I get home and that disgusting woman is naked and all over him.
What woman?
You met her husband today. So she's some big shot in the art world. I knew they were going to hook up.
How long has it been? You know what I mean.
No, I don't.
When was the last time you caught him with another woman?
Yesterday.
Before yesterday.
Sometime in the last year.
Maybe he's decided to focus on you.
Right. I walk in on them. She's naked and all over him. I thought he was the one who would love me and only me.
Was he naked?
No.
I see.
What do you see?
She was naked. He wasn't. What does that tell you?
Duh, that he hadn't taken his clothes off yet.
An unwilling target of seduction. This muddies the waters. We need them involved and have to move beyond it.
Peter's never been able to resist.
Esmeralda's not important to him for the reasons you think.
You are
Just be quiet and listen. He's an opportunist like everybody else. She can get him recognition. It's not about sex. Remember Thurston Beavers?
What does he have to do with it?
One of my venture capital groups has given him seed money. A major league business model. A little ahead of its time, though.
Okay, you're not hooking up with him.
Suppose I did.
You can't be serious.
Of course not. He might like it, though. You know he's gay.
Oh, surprise, surprise.
Imagine I was gay, found him attractive, and wanted to hook up. Just imagine it.
No, I can't.
Just stop being ridiculous. You have Peter all wrong.
Why are you taking his side?
I'm not taking anybody's side. You're just wrong. Thurston needs my venture capital support, has a boyfriend, and needs me to like him. If my relationship with him was like Peter's with Esmeralda, wouldn't it be a problem for him if I were gay, came on to him, and he refused?
Yeah,
Thurston has to have me like him. Imagine the pressure it would put on him if I had a sexual agenda, exactly like you, Peter, and Esmeralda. I talked to him the other day. He's never seemed so sincere. Use that L word a lot.
he uses the word all the time.
Look, I know how he's been, but his interest in her isn't sex. Believe me.
I was there. I saw
Something, and it wasn't what you thought. Wish I was there. He has to have a strong professional relationship with her. Now's a great time to get them involved. Her husband's on board.
Doesn't he build houses that aren't so nice?
I checked him out. Let me tell you, he knows a lot about home building. His lower end market focus is new. He used to do the high end. One of the pioneers of the subprime segment. He has to be hurting.
I can't wait to see how they react.
You have to be with Peter. Spend the night here and go back tomorrow.
How did you become so wise?
Good breeding, schools, experience. I wish I could share my wisdom. After we get our art enterprise up and running, I think I'll get into politics. I'd like to live in the White House.
Really? Huh. It's a great idea, President Fisk.
Scene 6. Lights up on the Hudson loft. Esmeralda sleeps. Her phone rings.
Oh. Hi, Anders.
Esmeralda, are you all right? Where are you? Matt called. He's frantic. You were out all night and he hasn't heard from you.
I was trying to make it happen.
A woman of your age.
Oh, you sound just like Matt. My OBGYN thinks that it'll be okay, but what can I do? The man I thought I loved, I married. He just doesn't want what I want anymore. Oh, shit. He's home. Look, I have to go.
Oh, the Queen is home, blessing us with her presence. Where were you? I told you to get groceries. You know what's going on? It's like 1929 again, and another Great Depression. The world is coming to an end.
Just be less expensive.
Where were you? I was so worried.
And I was okay.
Did you shut your phone off, or were you ignoring my calls?
What do you think?
You get a call, you return it. Communication is a two-way exercise.
Ah, exercise is a good thing. I have to get to the gym. Thanks for reminding me.
You're welcome. Let's exercise communication right now, and I'll be your personal trainer. I ask a question, you answer. Where were you all night?
With Peter?
All night?
I wish.
Were you exercising communication?
Not the way I would have liked. I'm pretty sure he can get it up.
Oh, now she's being nasty.
No, frustrated.
So what happened?
I don't want to talk about it.
Not a great communications exercise. Your priorities are so...
Human? Basic?
What, and mine aren't?
I'll get back to you on that one.
What am I supposed to think?
Whatever you want. I found a great lounge.
You are a big hit.
Ask Antonio.
Antonio?
It was great getting his attention. Have to get it somewhere.
You stopped enjoying mine?
I really wish I could have had some productive, reproductive attention from Matt Hudson lately.
All you want is reproductive attention.
And all you want is money.
What the hell's wrong with wanting money?
What the hell is wrong with wanting to have a kid?
You get what you want?
Well,
You fuck him?
no. He's a person with AIDS.
Oh, what do you know? She hasn't totally lost her mind.
And he still can't get me his attention. Maybe I'll just go back.
Sounds like a great idea. You'll get what you want.
Oh my God, you're so unbelievable.
No, I'm reading.
Not anymore.
Give me that.
No.
Lights up on Peter and Trudy's apartment. Trudy lies on the futon reading a magazine. Peter trudges in.
Hi, Peter. Why are you back so early?
Don't ask.
I just did.
It's a notch above slavery.
What is?
Working as a waiter. At least I'm not a slave anymore.
You're an artist.
An unemployed artist who just got fired.
You've been there
The
like...
whims of a tyrant boss are a little more important than my longevity. Oh, he's been wanting me gone for months. Economic collapse gave him an excuse. He does a preemptive staff reorg, and I'm on the street. Can your dad help?
He will. Oh, he wants to meet your friend Esmeralda and her husband on Saturday. He might have a little surprise for you and your art. It's great timing.
What's he got in mind?
Don't ask me to give up the surprise. Daddy Fisk wants you to call and invite them. 2:00, he said.
Oh, okay.
Lights up on the Hudson loft. The landline rings.
Hello?
Hey, Matt.
Who's this?
Peter.
Oh, hi, Peter.
That's Peter?
How would you and Esmeralda like to meet us with Barton Fisk?
We could do that.
Let me talk to him.
How's Saturday afternoon about 2? You know the Financiers Club?
Yeah, sure. See you there at 2 on Saturday.
I have to talk to him.
Hey!
Peter,
God, Ezzy, Trudy thinks that you and I slept together.
I'm so ashamed. I should talk to her.
Not a good idea. I gotta go.
So do I.
I am the luckiest girl in the world. I have Daddy Fisk. I have you. Look, the other night was...
Stop obsessing about the other night. Thank you, Daddy Fisk, for making her understand. What's he got in mind for Saturday?
Well, let's see, it'll be about art, including yours. And don't ask me to give up the surprise.
How will it be to see her again?
No biggie. I will be in a safe place.
Why are you ashamed?
Unmet expectations.
Drop 'em.
Never be disappointed, right, Dad?
Don't compare me to your creep of a father.
Oh, he loved alcohol. You love money. Neither of you could love me.
Wrong. You have got to get past that, Ezzy.
Want to know why I'm ashamed?
Because you should be.
Not without your help.
You cannot blame me.
I mean, what happened to us? We were so good together. Then things changed. Do you remember that adorable walk-up we had above Seth Ryan's studio?
You started wanting things I couldn't give.
Couldn't, wouldn't, won't.
Let's make a deal. Come with me to Zermatt.
Switzerland?
There, another one. I got 100 acres of prime real estate to develop in those Alps.
Sounds pretty high-end.
In the Alps, away from this crazy city. We'll get this thing done you want.
In Zermatt?
Scene 7. Lights up center, now the Adam Smith room. A large video screen hangs up stage. On the table where Barton sits are beverages, a coffee urn, and cups.
Yes,
It's Matt and Esmeralda.
come in.
Hello.
Hello, Mr. Fisk. Esmeralda. Call me Ezzy.
Hello, Ezzy. Call me Barton. Nice to meet you.
And me, you, sir.
Please call me Barton. Good to see you, Matt.
And you, Barton.
How do you two know each other?
Barton's a big player in...
Real estate, regrettably. Let's talk about a collaboration where we'll make money. Help yourself to something to drink.
Thank you. Collaboration?
We'll get into it when the others arrive. Matt, have a drink. Now, Ezzy, let's talk about art. My investments in it, well, it's the one bright spot. Oh, please, would you sit? I'm developing a new art business. No downside, believe me.
No downside. That's...
When the others get here, I'll start a video conference with an associate in Europe and put it on the screen.
Huh.
Yes,
Judy and Peter.
come in.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, Peter.
Hi, Matt.
Hi, Peter.
Trudy, Peter, have something to drink. I'm going to prepare a video conference on the screen. No downside in the art market.
Barton shuts the lights and logs into a video conference. On screen stands a man on a palatial mountain property.
Is that Egon Pantovich?
Yes.
What are you up to? I saw him.
All your questions will be answered. Believe me.
Hello, Barton. Esmeralda. I am so grateful for your help navigating the cruelly judgmental worlds of art and commerce that I didn't receive the recognition I deserved while tackling another medium. Esmeralda, other artists you work with who are undiscovered or with critical reaction not to their liking don't need to suffer cruelty of the art world and can own magnificent property like this.
I saw him kill himself. He's alive?
A perfectly executed ruse.
You were there, weren't you? I knew you looked familiar. The girl that got up and announced that she called 911. That was you, wasn't it?
That was me.
Egon with different name got the recognition he craved. Artists struggling with the uncertain art world can still be recognized after everybody thinks.
This is a business? A collaboration? Are you out of your mind?
Told you how she'd react.
I'll contact you in the near future. Let me know if you need anything. Ezzy, if there's one thing I'm not, it's out of my mind.
This is madness.
Peter, we have a very attractive proposition for you.
And he was just fired. Timing couldn't be better.
The surprise you mentioned?
It's the surprise.
Gifted, undiscovered artists. You know them.
Gifted, undiscovered artists?
Gifted, creative people not having to suffer for their art.
An artist has to suffer.
Wrong. I have to tell you, good artists deserve recognition and reward. Like you, Peter.
He's a great talent.
You'll get all the recognition you deserve.
Posthumous recognition. You're nuts.
It's recognition, Peter.
No. Thank you.
Look, your waiter days are over. You'll have all your loans paid off and be with me. We'll have everything we could ever want.
Okay, Trudy, Peter Scrutton's dead. But I'll be with you and we'll have everything we'd ever want. A little twisted. If I'm not Peter Scrutton, who am I?
We'll come up with a name.
You expect me to go along?
Remember Zermatt?
A real estate development in the Alps, you said.
Let me tell you, in my family for centuries, 100 acres of beautiful, undeveloped alpine property divided into 10-acre plots.
I'm building a palace on each one.
Can't be surprised. Who's buying them?
Nobody. They're being given.
That's not a great business model.
You think so? A gifted artist is unrecognized. We take ownership of everything the artist has created or will create. They get recognition and die in an extraordinary manner, sensationalized. It goes viral.
You're part of this?
The greatest deal an unrecognized artist can make. I mean, imagine all the money you can get for all your existing and future work.
Future work by a dead artist.
The artist lives. The name's dead. The artist wants to keep working? Great. They work for me. A trove of what the art market will think are lost Pantovich or Scrutton originals is found. Imagine.
I'd rather not.
You never got it. I kept dropping hints and you never caught on. It's such a great deal. We'll have everything that we could ever want.
Your dad's the richest man in the world. If you don't have it now, someday you will.
What about all the morbid logistics, like funerals?
Morbid logistics? I'm the world's richest man. Logistics are easy and nobody gets hurt.
And the artist never has to worry.
Living in an alpine palace, I build.
While a land of banking secrecy becomes your playground.
A talented, undiscovered artist works with us and gets rewarded before the fact.
Here I am living in the Alps, living the good life. What do I do now?
Anything you want.
Haight?
All he wants. A trove of lost Scrutton originals is found.
Oh, talk about revenue models.
The Pantovich piece sold at auction for more than $1 million. Won't even bore you with how much Pantovich's entire body of work is now worth, most of which we own.
He's creating lost Pantovich originals in some alpine palace.
With everything he could ever want.
Recognition as an important artist.
Yeah, memorial recognition.
Exactly.
Fascinating how you work this out. I can retire to my alpine palace right now.
I see an opportunity. We manipulate economics and everybody wins.
Peter, we'll be winners and you'll be my man.
Are you nuts? What if I want to use my real identity and paint?
You can't.
No, he can. His memory will be recognized for it. Look, sign this contract. We own everything you've ever or will ever paint.
Not if somebody else owns it before he does. He
We
died.
acquire as much as we can before.
The artist with a different name becomes darling to bank secrecy laws and, well, the banks that respect those laws.
When Daddy Fisk shared the idea, all I could think of was you.
Your dad's the richest man in the world. You've got nothing to worry about. At some point, you'll inherit everything.
My dear
he's
boy,
got.
my dear boy. She'll inherit a little, not right away.
Oh.
I'll be around a long time. I do love Trudy, but don't want her to be rich and idle. My wealth will be donated. She'll be comfortable, but I won't leave her thinking she doesn't need to do anything. Same for the man in her life, which looks like it'll be you. You can't be idle at all. Those undiscovered Scrutton originals you paint after you die, we sit back and watch how our manipulation of economics creates wealth and art. I have to tell you, it's so much fun. We're taking a giant step toward resolving one of the fundamental conflicts plaguing civilization: art versus commerce.
It's ridiculous.
Can't you get it? We twist up economics to generate wealth and get some art made. It is the greatest win-win I've ever seen.
To redistribute wealth to struggling artists from wealthy collectors who foot the bill for your little fraud. That's what it is. Fraud.
And something else you ignored.
What's that?
My family and friends. People that love me, that are in my life. They can't be a part of it anymore. I will not make them mourn for me when I'm actually alive just to be with her on Easy Street.
Come on, you get me and everything that goes along with it.
Did you hear one word I just said? This little stunt says so much about how selfish and superficial you are. I'll do better than this.
You'll have what everybody wants. Money, property, a reputation, a beautiful companion.
Some dead guy named Peter Scrutton will be remembered as a great artist? Sorry, not interested.
Your quality of life changes so much for the better.
God.
Everything has opportunity costs. You start a new life, live in a palace, and all your material comforts, highest end material comforts, are provided for. And my beautiful daughter, your lifelong companion.
I was a gifted artist.
You're just a greedy slob.
Look, here, imagine our lifestyle. Skiing the Matterhorn, summers on Lake Geneva, living the good life.
What the fuck is the matter with you? To my mom and dad, everybody in my life, I'm dead. Except you. This may surprise you, but I'm just a wee bit fonder of my mother and father than you. Everybody else in my life. I won't be able to be thought of as the living creator of great art? Wrong. My art will sell at lofty prices, not because I'm dead, because it's good. No thanks. I'd rather struggle.
Let me tell you, our world's not about struggle or conflict anymore.
Oh my God.
What's it about, Mr. Fisk?
Please, call me Barton.
Mr. Fisk, you were going to tell us what the world is about.
Okay, Mrs. Hudson.
The name is Gottwald.
What's that, Miss Hudson?
You better get used to it.
What does that mean?
See if you can figure it out. You still haven't told us what the world is about.
Ms. Gottwald, it's about Adam Smith. What he writes in his masterpiece, The Wealth of Nations. Something known as the invisible hand. No coincidence we're in the Adam Smith room.
Well, enlighten us with this great idea from the 18th century.
All right, well, the capitalist, Adam Smith.
I didn't ask you.
I'll apply it to my new business.
Your new business, your new fraud.
Enough, young man. As a capitalist, I pursue my interest. See here, that interest? Making money, not art. By their interest, an individual intends only his gain, and he is led by an invisible hand to promote an end which was no part of his intention. Without knowing it, advance the interest of society. I satisfy my interest making money, and the invisible hand promotes creation of art.
Works great for you.
Yeah.
Not for me. You get your money, I get mine, but can't make art as Peter Scruton. Have to abandon everybody I love, dear people in my life.
So what? You're rich and with me.
We're not in it for the money. We're in it to be creative. He's an artist, has a vision, and he makes it real.
That and $2.75 and you're on the subway.
I'd rather walk.
Me too.
Peter takes Esmeralda by the hand and they begin to leave. Barton, Matt, and Trudy block the entrance.
We can't let you leave.
Until we abet your little fraud.
Way the world works.
Your world, not ours.
Oh my God, you just don't get it.
I don't what?
For starters, your student loan paid off.
What would Faust say about it? You know, you're such a bitchy version of your dad. He can be so selfish.
Oh God, don't be so naive. Who isn't?
Well said, my dear.
I'm not going to abandon everybody in my life for this bullshit. Never be able to be known for doing what I love.
Yes, you will.
No, I won't. Peter Scruton's memory will. God, you're an idiot.
Oh, what do you all believe, that money's the only reason to exist? Huh, sad.
What else is there, Ms. Gottwald?
Don't talk to me.
Peter, cash in on your gift.
I really thought I loved you. But there are other people I love. After this stunt, how could I even like you?
Oh.
You're nuts.
We are no different than anybody else. Every great business model begins with radical, outside-the-box thinking.
Can you believe this?
After what Pantovich did, I can believe anything.
We're leaving.
Oh God, don't be such a snowflake. I mean, you won't even have to.
We're getting out of here.
We can't let you.
Oh, no?
What are you doing?
Something you know a lot about. Acting in my self-interest.
Can't do that in the Financiers Club.
Oh, can I do this?
Oh.
Come on.
Oh my God, do not even think of going through this. You know what, my father.
Oh, who's unconscious? Come on, Izzy.
I can't believe you. I mean, God, no restaurant work, no student loan, and just me and your art.
Oh,
Oh,
can you believe it? Barton Fisk's a fraud.
a great Barton Fisk. As far as we know, Pantovich is the only beneficiary of his business. Fisk probably set up the business system to get away with it, perfectly covering his ass. All the morbid logistics neatly arranged. Fisk, the model of modern man, setting it up perfectly to get away with it while making the killing. No pun intended.
Anything we can do?
A lot of creative stuff together. It would be thankless trying to expose the world's richest man's fraud. I'd rather be creative with you.
Lights up center, now the Peter Scruton exhibit at the Biennial. Peter is with Esmeralda, who now sports a large baby bump.
Ah, Matt had an agenda, so did I, requiring alternative insemination.
Alternative?
Nothing alternative about it. Primary.
Oh, my pleasure to oblige.
Anders, I thought you were in Copenhagen.
The Elias Biennial is not to be missed. Are you pregnant? Congratulations. I thought Matt was...
No need to talk about Matt. You remember when Egon killed himself?
Of course, but what does that tragedy have to do with this?
It's about love and art and
What it means
the...
to be human.
Meet Peter, my creative collaborator. This is his work.
Oh, fine work, young man.
Thank you, Anders. I know.
Scene 8. Lights up downstage center where Barton stands with his hand on the Holy Bible.
I do solemnly swear that I will faithfully execute the office of President of the United States and will, to the best of my ability, preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the United States. That I have to tell you. Believe me. Okay?
End of play.
Come on out, everybody. Take a bow. Those of you who are everybody. Unmute yourself to the applause. If you would like to turn your videos on, come and say hello. And Michael, here's our great right. Yes. Take a bow, Michael. Susan McDonald.